Yo, what is going on, gamers, Web3 gamers alike? Crypto Hotto here from Catalyst, and today's news story is a bit of a controversial one. I'm going to try to do my best to not put my own bias on the situation. I want to be as neutral as possible, and it's going to be tough, but we're covering the Brazil story. And if you guys don't know, Brazil is banned on X. As of yesterday, Brazil gave their citizens 24-hour notice to get rid of X. The Supreme Court has upheld their decision on banning X, and they will be giving people massive fines if they use VPNs to access X via the internet. So things are not looking good, and I want to cover this story. I want to be as unbiased as possible. Before we dive into today's video, be sure to smash that like button. It really helps out the channel. It really helps out the video's discoverability as well. Hit the subscribe if you're new to this channel, and comment your thoughts on X being banned in Brazil. But let's jump right into it. I want to start off with some more, maybe not positive side of things, but more, sentimental value. Here we have a post here from Retro Gamer Art on X saying, "Brazil, see you soon. Stay safe and play beautiful Brazilian Atari 2600 games." As you guys can see, this person collected a bunch of Atari games that were released in the Brazilian market. That's really cool to see, some nostalgia here. And then we have a tweet here from Conmay Esports and Studios. It said, "Hey, Yam here. As some of you may or may not be aware, that Brazil may shut down Twitter. The Conmay Brazil team will be impacted by this, but you can follow them on IG," and listed all their accounts here. INTZ, a very, very well-known esports organization, made a lot of noise in the League of Legends World Championship over the past decade or so. They go on to say, "If this social network really goes down, we'll be on the network next door. Our official profile is," and they posted a link here, and they're telling people to follow. We also found some game studios that have been affected by this. Two Design Studios says, "Good morning, everyone. I will keep posting here for now, using VPN to access X as it was banned in Brazil. I will work on creating other social media communities to be less vulnerable from decisions like this. Stay tuned, and thank you for all your support." We also found another studio in the name of Dungeon Drafters. "Hey everyone, X/Twitter will be blocked in Brazil soon, so we won't be able to connect here anymore. To stay updated on Dungeon Drafters and Menolith Studios, join our Discord or check out our Steam news. Thanks for everything and keep on gaming." They're also affected, and they're moving their community more so into the Discord. And I can't stress this enough, guys. This is definitely going to affect more than just a political landscape or political spectrum. This is more than just a billionaire with a quote-unquote ego. This is going to be affecting people that are trying to be creatives, that are trying to build products, that are trying to market their things to a broader audience, which is what X allows. After all, X is number 5 when it comes to traffic of websites. So it's a big blow for the Brazilian region, most definitely. I do want to cover the macro here. Mario Nalfal did post a tweet here. It says that searches for VPN in Brazil skyrocket. Since August 30th, searches on Google for the term VPN in Brazil have exploded, coinciding with the country's ban of X. VPNs allow users to access services outside their own country by making their location appear to be in another country. And as you guys can see, a huge spike here in searches. It's definitely affecting a lot of the Brazilian faithful here. Unfortunately. We also have a post here from JM Playing with Soul, who says, "Some of my favorite indie games / indie devs will be affected by the new restriction to Brazil. Orbit Game Studio, who created the game Retro Machina, and they also made a game Haunted House in collaboration with Atari and Play on Worlds POW, and an upcoming game called Skydust." So some of these games are going to suffer with the visibility aspect that X brings to the table. I don't know if you guys know, but X is a very good platform to market your products, especially games or art. A lot of artists and games have turned to X to kind of market and bring in a new audience into their game. So this is going to definitely affect that market as well. We have a post here from Elon Musk saying, "X is the most used news source in Brazil. It is what the people want. Now the tyrant Voldemort is crushing the people's right to free speech." And Elon Musk did repost the Doge designer, which shows a screenshot here of the top apps in the Brazil region. As you can see, X is the top app in the free category and the grossing category. So very interesting to see there that X is utilized a lot in Brazil. And finally, we have a post here from Michael Schellenberger, who posted, Brazil's Supreme Court just banned X and announced $8,900 per day penalty for those who use a VPN to evade it. Don't dismiss what's happening just because it's Brazil. It isn't an outlier. It's the start of a totalitarian future that George Orwell predicted in 1984. So you guys have the full scoop of the story of what's going on right now. It is kind of very controversial. I've also read some comments that have been bashing Elon Musk, calling him a scumbag millionaire with a big ego. And it's not really the full story there. The government has kind of been monitoring what people are saying and kind of like Orwellian everything, so to speak. There's also been media publications that are supporting what this guy with no hair is doing in Brazil. With all that being said, though, it is a very controversial situation going on. It is a live situation going on, so anything could happen even after this video of X coming back online for Brazil, or Brazil double downing on it and increasing the fines. It's very interesting that the VPN searches have gone up, so people are still going to do what they want to do, and people are going to think and say what they want to say. But at the end of the day, I think what we can all agree on is that this is bad for anyone that is a creative in the Web3 gaming space, in the gaming space, any artists that are in Brazil that are using X as a platform to kind of propel their content forward to be seen by more people. And that's a big L for everyone involved. So hopefully this situation gets sorted out. I don't want to see any region suffer from Orwellianism, because that's just a slippery slope and just something that's terrible for humanity. But I want to shout out everybody that made it to the end of this video, because we are done with this video. Smash like if you enjoyed it. Hit the subscribe if you're new. Let me know what you guys think about this situation, and I'll see you guys on the next video. Peace.